Hello everyone. Thank you for joining this Lucknow's 38 Mules of virtual mini meetup, apart from your busy schedules. So, today we are going to look at this topic WhatsApp ChatGPT bot with the Mulesoft, how we can do it. Before that, uh, safe harbor statement. So, both the speaker and organizing this meetup in individual capacity only, and we are not representing our companies here. This presentation is strictly for learning purposes only, and the organizer or presenter will not hold any responsibility that the same solution will work for your business requirement, and this presentation is not meant for any promotional activities. Some housekeeping. The recording of this meetup will be uploaded to this page within the 24 hours, and at the end we will have a Q&A. So and also please make it more interactive, and during the session as well you can post the questions in the chat, or you can raise your hands and ask for, if you want to speak up, and we can provide you the mic access as well. And at the end, do give us a feedback as well. So coming to the Lucknow organizers, we have Akub, Abhik, me and Gursimran. So Akub and Gursimran are not there as of now, but uh, yeah. So today our speaker would be Vaibhav. He is my good friend and having a lot of experience in MuleSoft as well. Uh, and it's always great uh, connecting with Vaibhav. So yeah, over to you, Vaibhav. I'll stop the sharing.
Thank you, Sham. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers, especially Sham and Abhishek, for inviting me to this meetup. So, if I introduce myself, so I am Mulesoft Meetup speaker, and I recently became the Jaipur Meetup leader. I hold a MuleSoft developer and architect certifications, and I have more than 9 years of experience. And apart from MuleSoft, I also have certifications in Salesforce and Delboomi. And regarding my personal life, so I like to read spiritual books like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And also on every Sunday, I take weekly session which are free of cost on Bhagavad Gita. So if you are interested, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn.
Also to add, Vaibhav recently became a Mulesoft mentor, so congratulations, Vaibhav, on your mentorship.
Thank you, Abhishek. Moving ahead, so this will be the today's agenda. So we will be introducing what we are presenting today. So I will be briefing you about that. What are the prerequisites to implement the solution? What are the benefits of MuleSoft? Benefits of WhatsApp ChatGPT bot? What are the use cases which we can do using this implementation? Then we will have demo, Q&A, and then at the last we will have networking. So regarding the WhatsApp ChatGPT bot, so in this scenario, in this use case, what I am doing, I am initiating the flow from WhatsApp, just like we chat with another one. So we are chatting with the bot, and that bot is getting handled by the ChatGPT. So whatever I am asking, the ChatGPT will be providing me the response for that. So in this way, I have designed one use case. So in this use case, these are the three major components. So ChatGPT and WhatsApp will be getting coordinated via MuleSoft. So these are the prerequisites. So we should have the Anypoint Studio in our local system. We should have Anypoint platform where we will be deploying our application. Then we should have Tulio account. I will come to this in the further slides. We should have ChatGPT account, and we all have the WhatsApp. So we have WhatsApp account for that. So the benefits of MuleSoft, why we should use MuleSoft? So it provides seamless integration, accelerated development, reusability and modularity by providing the three-tier architecture. We can scale vertical scaling and horizontal scaling. So scalability and flexibility are there. We have centralized management and monitoring using the Anypoint platform, and we have ecosystem and community support, just like we are now meeting in this meetup. So we have ecosystem and community, and most importantly, security and compliance. So these are the also major benefits which Mulesoft provides. I'm not going in much theoretical part because I need time for the demo part. So we will be focusing more on that. So the benefits of WhatsApp ChatGPT bot. So it increases the customer engagement. For example, if we use Amazon, for example, so Amazon will give you the notification on your WhatsApp that okay, this parcel or this item is getting delivered to you, so you can track it from there. So like that, the companies are getting more engagement, customer engagement using the WhatsApp ChatGPT bot. And using this also we can create the tickets also, we can raise our complaints also to the respected companies. So in this way it is providing the improved customer service as well, and due to which reduced response time. So in the if you talk about 5 or 6 years before, what we need to do, we need to call the customer service where we need to press different buttons to reach to the customer agent, to talk to the customer agent. But now if we want to do that in a lesser amount of time, then we can use the WhatsApp ChatGPT bot. And also there are two use cases which I will be showing you in the demo. So one is we can send the OTP, so one time password, just like the delivery agent asks you to share the OTP. So that OTP can be shared using SMS and WhatsApp, using the use case which I will be showing you. And also it can provide you the real time updates. For example, let's suppose you are doing data load, and data load takes a lot of time to complete. So what you can do, you can add this part at the end of your flow, and then it will send you the notification either on the SMS or on WhatsApp. Email is also other part, but over here SMS and WhatsApp can also be the add-on factor which we can do. So once the load is completed, it can give you the result that okay, this much amount of records are inserted, this much are failed, likewise. So we can get the report out of it. So before jumping to the demo, if you have any queries, any questions, please feel free to ask.
I think we are good, Vaibhav.
Okay.
Guys, if you have questions, you can paste it in the chat, or even if you have mic access, so you can raise your questions.
Okay. So moving ahead. So first of all, I will be covering the um, Tulio part. So Tulio is a third-party application which provides you the access to integrate with WhatsApp. We can do that using the Facebook part also, but I tried with Facebook, but that is a paid version. So by paying the amount, then only we can access those APIs provided by Facebook. But in case of Tulio, we can create one trial account, and using which we can do our testing and development. So if I go to this Tulio home, so once you create an account in Tulio, you will be getting this starting page. And then you can, once you create, then you will also need to create one account in which you need to provide your details, and then it will provide you the account SID. So this account SID will be used inside the MuleSoft for configuring the Tulio connector. So I will also share the code as well. So just a minute. So if I go to the Tulio connector configuration, I just pulled it from the exchange. So if you type the Tulio connector, you will be able to import it in your local studio. So this is the SID which I am talking about. ending with 803, and the password will be the um, secret key which is provided by the Twilio. So once you click on the Twilio account, I named it my first Twilio account, and then over here you will get a develop menu over here, and over which you will be also getting the account ID plus the auth token. So this auth token ending with 679 is also copy pasted over there for the configuration, and you need to provide your actual number, and then by providing your actual number they will assign you one Twilio phone number. So for in my case this is the 1+1, which is the US phone number. So using this I can receive the text message in my mobile. This is only for the trial account, and after that I need to add account as well for sending the for receiving the message. So if I go to messaging, and then if I click on try it out, send an SMS, so it will give me one curl command, and this we can do using in our HTTP request connector also, by just creating this request by passing this information. Then we will be able to replicate the same thing which which we can do from the curl command. So we need to provide the sender number. So this is the number which is provided by the Twilio to me, and then I can just type any message. For example, I can type OTP, and once I click send an SMS, so that SMS will come to my mobile. So similarly, we can do the same thing using the API. So I have already created this using the application, Mulesoft application, and this application is deployed on the Cloud Hub. So if I go to the logs, I just sent one earlier, so I can do that again. So just like that, I will change the OTP. I will click send. So it will give me send from Twilio, from your Twilio trial account, and this is the OTP. And I also received the message on my mobile. And similarly, I can also check in the logs. So in the logs, I will get the information that okay, what is the account ID, what is the API version, likewise. So I will be getting all the information and the OTP which I sent over here. So because this is my trial account, so that is why Twilio is by default prepending this message before the actual message. So in this way, we can send the SMS using the Twilio APIs. So this is one use case. Second use case is the so okay, ChatGPT setup also I will be covering. So for the ChatGPT, you need to create one account for yourself using the platform.openai.com. That will give you the access for ChatGPT. And now uh, you can use ChatGPT using the browser, that is free of cost. But in case of API, you need to recharge it, or you need to pay it, for example. So I paid $5, and with each and every API hit, this credit balance getting reduced. So I will also show you how it will be getting reduced. So you need to create one secret key in order to um, user API keys in order to integrate it with Mulesoft. So this is the one which I have created for myself. This one is just for showing in the demo. So I just created one secret key for it, and I can also use it. So that's why I've never used it. So it is saying me last use never, and because I used it today itself, so it is showing it today's date. So this secret key can be used inside the um, ChatGPT configuration, HTTP request configuration. So over here, if you see in the authorization, I am passing the bearer token, this secret key, which I have getting from the OpenAI UI. This one, starting with SK and ending with 9ZGA. So this is the secret key. So in this way, I will be able to set up the Tulio configuration as well as the ChatGPT configuration. The rest everything is same. So you just need to pass the host as api.openai.com and only the header, the in the authorization. That's it. Then you will be able to connect to the ChatGPT API. Now we are ready with Tulio and ChatGPT. Now what we can do, we will be able to send the messages. So for that I created one flow. So this is the SMS flow which I just demoed. So in this I am just passing the from, to, and body, and then it is passing the this payload to create message transform connector, where I am passing the account SID and the payload. And once it is done, then I will be getting the response just like over here. So this is for the SMS part. Till now, any questions anyone have? You can also put your question in chat window.
I think we're good. Vaibhav.
Okay, thank you. So moving ahead for the WhatsApp part. So what I did, first of all, I am putting the logger in the async so that it will be in a different thread and it will not impact our processing speed. So both the start and end loggers, I put it in the async just for the demo purpose. And for this demo, I will be doing two parts. First is I will be hitting the ChatGPT API by passing the text message to get the text response, and second is to get the image from the ChatGPT. So from ChatGPT we can do multiple things. So in this scenario I am just showing you two part, the text and image. So if my payload contains slash image, sorry, does not contain slash image, then it will call the text message API. So for that I will be creating this body. I hope this is visible to you. If not, I can just zoom it.
It is visible.
Okay, okay. So I will be passing this request body where I will be passing the payload dot body in the content to ChatGPT, and then I am hitting the ChatGPT API by passing this payload, and this is the API which I am hitting, api.openai.com/v1/chat/completions. So you can get this API from the ChatGPT API documentation, and there are multiple APIs which you can use according to your use case. So once I am hitting this API, I will be getting some response. Then I will be converting that response in this payload, because this is my actual number and this is the number which I am receiving from the Tulio, or you can say any number you can provide over here. So this doesn't matter. Basically, it will be passing to the this connector, and this connector is basically getting configured to pass to my account, because this is trial account. So you can pass any information on this, and in the body I am passing the content. So I am getting the response in ChatGPT response object, and then using which I am getting the content. So this is one part, and then passing the payload to the Tulio, which is then sending that content receiving from the ChatGPT to my WhatsApp account. I will show you how it is working. Just I am showing you the how it is getting coded in the Mulesoft application. And if the message doesn't contain slash image, then it will go to the default part of the choice router, where it will create the request body for the image API. So in this, I will be passing the prompt, I will be passing the number of images I will be getting and the size of the image. So over here I passed 256 by 256. So if I increase the size, if I increase the number, so ChatGPT will charge accordingly. Then I will be hitting the ChatGPT image API, which is /v1/images/generations. So this is different from the this one, from the text one, which is /v1/chat/completions. So both the APIs are different. Their request body structure is also different. So after getting the response, I am now passing it into the media URL. So ChatGPT will provide me one URL where that image is located, and then I will be passing this message to Tulio, and then automatically that image will come to my WhatsApp account. Any questions anyone have till now?
Yes. So in the images part, what is the n?
As the number of images.
Okay. Suppose if I'll give a two, then I will get a two images.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
In Weber, if we will not pass this from number, then also your Twilio account will handle this because it is already uh, configured there, right? Or it is mandatory to pass from here also in the
Because
transform message.
see, because what I am doing, I am first of all initiating it from the WhatsApp. I will show you how it is working. So think of this payload.body is coming from my WhatsApp message. Then it is getting rerouted to the Tulio API, and Tulio is now redirecting it to my Mulesoft application. So if I go back to my Tulio account, so over here, um, just a minute. So in this Tulio account, first of all, I need to connect it using my mobile number. So what I can do, either I can type this message or I can scan this QR code. So once I do it, then my WhatsApp will be connected to this trial account. This is the first step. Second step is in the sandbox settings, I need to provide this endpoint URL. So if you see in my application, the path is /webhook, and the base path of the application is this one. Copy, search. So you can see this is the base path /webhook. So that means whenever a message comes in, that message is getting rerouted to this application URL, where my listener will listen to this request, and then this flow will getting initiated. So once the flow is initiated, then it will check for the body content. So because I will send some message, then only it will be getting initiated, and then that part should be sent over here. So your question is whether we should send prompt or n. So this is the required fields for this API, for the ChatGPT API. If we don't pass it, then definitely it will fail. Yes, Suman, we will be showing you. So coming to the WhatsApp, so I already used it. So if you see, I've typed join of office bow. So if you see over here, it is asking me to type join office bow to this number 415523. 8886. So once I sent it, then my WhatsApp is getting associated. So you can see the message. So Tulio will send me the message, okay, you are all set. The sandbox can now send or receive messages from this number, and reply stop to leave the sandbox anytime. So just I will show you how it will work. So I will type hi, for example, and it will give me the message, hello, how can I assist you today? Anyone wants to ask ChatGPT bot anything, you can say, or you can type in the chat window any prompt which you want to
Wherever
ask.
this message, hello, how can I assist you today?
Uh-huh.
This is generated from ChatGPT API, correct?
Correct.
Oh, okay, nice.
Any prompt anyone wants to ask.
Yeah, anything we can do, we can pass.
Okay, so okay, so I will first type the image one. So slash image India flag. So it will take some time because um, images. First of all, this request will be rerouted to Tulio. Tulio will send it to Mulesoft application, and then I will be getting the image. I mean, within a minute we will get the response. So in this way, I will be getting the image. Similarly, if I want to get image of anything, like for example, slash image of cat, for example.
So sorry to interrupt. So Chat GPT is sending the image URL to the Tulio, and then Tulio is sending to the WhatsApp. Is it?
No. So when I'm chatting, when I'm passing this message, so
Mm-hmm.
message is getting sent to Tulio. So that's why over here, if you see, it is saying whenever message comes in,
Webhook URL will work. Yes, got
yes.
it. Huh.
So that will hit my application. So once it hit my application, then
Mm-hmm.
inside the application, I put the logic that okay, it will call the Chat GPT by passing that message, which I'm sending from the WhatsApp.
Yes.
So if you see, I'm now getting the cat image over here.
Okay, okay. And in the first step, na, you registered, or kind of say, we can say registered, or we can start that this one scanning one. Correct.
Mhm,
If
mhm.
anyone can scan this, they can start that communication, or only like your registered number is there. That's why you are able to do that.
You can do that also. So you can just send the message. So you can open the WhatsApp, and then you need to do it. But still, because that application will be missing, so you cannot uh, initiate that logic without the application, MuleSoft application. I mean, the both the application, WhatsApp application and the Tulio application will be connected, but still because you haven't mentioned anything over here, so nothing will happen.
No,
You
no.
know?
What I'm trying to say, like, can I use your application
Mm-hmm.
to initiate that WhatsApp? The same thing you did now.
Mm-hmm.
Just I will scan this scanner, and can I start and can I chat with this Chat GPT using WhatsApp?
No, because my mobile is registered, because this is trial account. So I entered my mobile number over here. So that will not work in this scenario. But
Okay,
if it
okay,
is paid one, then that definitely that will work.
okay. This is according to you have registered with your mobile number. That's why you are able to do correct.
Correct.
Hmm. Okay, got it.
So does this answer your question, Rakesh?
Yes, yes, yes. I understood completely. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So so it also sent one image. I don't know how, but okay. So I will now pass one text message. For example, um, when India won the first ODI World Cup.
Yeah, hi, Vaibhav.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry to say that, but that image was sent by me. Means I have scanned your QR.
Oh, okay.
I have gave the command slash image girl.
Oh, okay, okay.
So this is also possible if any can scan and do it.
Okay, okay, nice. But that message will only come to my WhatsApp account. So that what
Correct.
Rakesh was asking.
Yeah, sorry for that, I will delete this. I will
No, no,
block.
no, no issues.
So I was just
That's fine,
checking.
Suman. We
Yeah.
got something new. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
there are
Okay.
ways of doing it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Suman.
Yeah.
And also, if you can see, we are getting the message that okay, India won the first World Cup on June 25th, 1983, because ChatGPT works on the historical data, so we can ask only the historical data because it's LLM, large language model. So in this way, we will be getting the response from it. And if I see the billing now, so if you see now it is 4.82. I think earlier it is 4.87, but we can try again. So
Yeah, it was 4.87 earlier.
so let's suppose if I pass one more prompt slash image India map. So it will send the India map. And now if I refresh, so it will reduce to 4.80. So image API will take more credit as compared with the text. Um, so this is what I also found, because earlier ChatGPT provides the some limit that you can do, but because using my email and using my mobile number, that limit has already reached. So that's why I need to top up this account to check to connect with the ChatGPT APIs.
But you get some per day credit with ChatGPT, right?
For the trial account, initially yes, but now they have changed it, the pricing.
Okay.
So you can also check the pricing over here if you want to integrate. So they provide some, if you want to connect for a particular model. So based on that, you can see over here.
Okay. So model we are passing in the request payload, correct? No?
Yes. So if I go to this, so you can see I'm passing GPT 3.5 Turbo.
Okay. For the images, we are not passing any model.
Yes, because in image also we don't have that part to send it, because it is only the image. Because if you compare these two different models, so the text differs. The text response from the ChatGPT differs. So the latest version will have more, you can say, accuracy, or will be providing you the good response as compared with the older models.
And role we are passing as user. So, are there any other value also? And is it mandatory to pass?
Yes, these are the mandatory values, so that's why I've hard coded it. So these are all mentioned in the API documentation for the ChatGPT.
Okay.
So I think role should be something you want ChatGPT to act as. So if you want him to act as a police officer, so
Mm-hmm.
the role would be like police officer. Or if it is a system, you can pass in system. If you are a chef and you want to, or let's say software engineer and you want in the process of writing a blog, so you can tell ChatGPT to behave like a software engineer who is in the process of writing a blog, and content will define that.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. This is my rough understanding, but yeah,
Mm.
need to check as well.
Any other questions? Anyone have?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. So we are using the two APIs from the ChatGPT, correct? Two endpoints.
Mhm.
What are the two endpoints? And may I know like how you identified that? Because I have seen that many endpoints we have in that API documentation,
Mhm.
correct?
Yeah, actually, I was also going through that documentation, and there are a lot of APIs. So I just doing the hit and trial method. So these APIs worked when I was testing from the Postman. So
Okay.
then I replicated inside the application.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Are we done, Vaibhav? Or
Yeah, I'm just waiting for if anyone has any other question.